Lindsay Dom tried multiple times to keep her ex-boyfriend Javier Acevedo away before police say he shot and killed her and her 16-year-old daughter Meadow Sinner at this house last week. In September 2021, Lindsay requested a protection order claiming Javier was violent towards her and her kids. She filed a second request just over a month ago because she said Javier threatened to kill her. Then weeks later, police say he took her life.
It is troublesome that there were two separate requests to get protection order, and apparently neither of them ever got to the permanent protection order stage.
9 News legal expert Scott Robinson says only a permanent protection order would show up on a background check if Javier tried to buy a gun. The DA's office in Larimer County is not aware of any court order banning Javier from having a gun that day.
Most likely the initial protective order was granted as a temporary protective order, and then either the person seeking the protective order couldn't get the defendant served, the respondent served, or they decided not to go forward with the permanent orders hearing.
Lindsay wasn't the only mom trying to protect her children from Javier. Last year, a judge in Denver issued a temporary protection order against Javier, too. Records show he wasn't allowed to have guns while that order was in place, but it only lasted for a few weeks.
If all you have is a piece of paper and it either hasn't been made permanent or that individual chose not to surrender their firearm, it isn't going to protect the person who needed protection the most.
A judge in Larimer County eventually filed a mandatory protection order a few months before the murders because Javier had been accused of sexually assaulting a minor. Court documents show no one checked a box saying he should lose his guns. Now, given the nature of that sex assault crime, Scott Robinson says that box should have been checked. Loveland police say Javier legally purchased the gun he used last week in March of 2021 before either of these women filed those protection order requests. But again, it does not appear there was any court order making it illegal for him to have a gun at the time of the murders. Guys.
Just so frustrating to think that it was something as simple as a checkbox. I mean, then obviously he would have needed to surrender the weapons, but just somebody's judgment call right there.
Yeah, and Loveland today, Loveland police says that they do not believe that he should have had guns that day. So I think people are going to be looking back at that court record thinking why that box was not checked.
Kelly Rinke, thank you.